everyone, it's me, Sadrina, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are doing a review video. I've been collecting some self-care dupes from different stores if you've been watching my previous videos, and it's finally time to review them. I haven't done a review video in a while, so this is kind of almost unfamiliar, but it's good that we're back. We're actually starting off exactly where we need to be, which is the bathroom, because the first thing I'm trying out is this Walgreens Gentle Cleanser. This is supposed to be compared to the Youth to the People Superfood Gentle Antioxidant Cleanser with kale, green tea, spinach, aloe, all the good stuff. I literally fully got ready today, but I didn't wash my face just for you guys so I could review this cleanser. The thing is, I've never tried the Youth to the People cleanser, so I can't compare it to that, but I just want to see how well this works. All right, let's see what this is about. Wait, hold on, I can't even open this. Okay, it smells really fresh, almost perfumey. Hopefully this bubbles up nicely. That's what I look for in a cleanser. Not gonna lie, so far so good. It does feel gentle. It doesn't feel like I have a bunch of harsh chemicals on my skin. I wish it bubbled up a little bit more, but other than that, I don't have anything bad to say about this right now. Okay, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be hydrating in any way, but my skin doesn't really feel dry. A lot of times when I use a cleanser, it feels like it took all the oils out, which I like because I don't want my skin to be super oily. I'd rather just like add a moisturizer on afterwards, but right now my skin doesn't feel dry, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, because either it means it's nice and hydrating or it just didn't take all the bad stuff out. It does feel good though and clean. Wait a minute, they're onto something. What is in this? Removes makeup and excess oils without drying or stripping the skin. Okay, so it's on purpose. This is actually really good, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and say I recommend. I don't know if the Youth to the People version is better, but if you don't want to spend that money, this is a good buy. Okay, next I have this Sephora All Day Hydrator. I'm pretty sure this is a facial moisturizer. It has hyaluronic acid in it. I got this for my Sephora Christmas advent calendar. I don't know, I'm just trying to put it to use. Okay, I'm gonna go on with a little bit because I don't know how thick this is yet. What the heck? It smells like glue. Oh, it's like drying as soon as I rub it in. Hold on, I need more. No, I don't like that. It might be good for my skin, but it doesn't feel good putting it on. And I feel like that's one of the best parts of self-care. Oh, it's like stiff. I can't even rub it into my skin anymore. Yeah, no. Okay, I love Sephora, but guys, this moisturizer is not for me. It feels like I'm rubbing glue into my skin, and I don't like that. It needs a better scent and a smoother, more silky texture. Maybe a 5 out of 10. I'm giving this cleanser a 10 out of 10 because I actually really like this and would use this every day. Alright, that concludes everything we need to review in the bathroom. Now let's head to the table. Alright, we've got a lot of different products to try here. Alright, I'm really excited for these. From Dollar Tree, I got these scented lip masks. I love using lip masks before I go to bed because they're just so moisturizing. These were only $1.25, of course. I got these in Apple Martini and Lavender Honey. These are supposed to be alternatives or dupes for the Laneige lip mask. Oh, okay, the inside's not looking as aesthetic as I thought it would. I actually can't smell anything. Oh, where's my Apple Martini? This is how the inside looks. Not too bad, but definitely not as smooth and aesthetic looking as the Laneige. Just gonna scoop some out. Oh, what? This is hard. Oh, I really have to dig in here. Why is this like hard and crunchy? Okay, I can smell it now. Oh. I look crazy. I'm not gonna lie, this feels awful, but I'm still trying to give it a chance. A little of this goes a long way. This Apple Martini scent smells too like fake. It reminds me of like little girl makeup, and not in a good way. The lip mask is actually very thick, which makes me feel like it's moisturizing, but it's almost too thick. Like it was hard to apply. It wasn't gliding on like the Laneige lip mask does. But if you have severely dry lips and you need something thick that will really stay on, maybe this is the product for you, because the more I rub it in, the better I like it. It's just kind of a lot and not what I'm used to. You can definitely see how caked on it is. Let's wipe that off using my Sephora Hydrating Cleansing Wipes. I also got this in my Sephora Christmas Advent Calendar. It's got a strong scent. Okay, this actually did a pretty good job, especially for a hydrating product. It took it off. Guys, help me. Now I'm scared for this Lavender Honey. Nice and smooth, please. Oh no, it's still hard. You can see that it's not smooth the way it's supposed to be. Look at the ridges. Like, why is it a struggle to get some product? I don't like how they go on so light. Like, they're coloring my lips weird. That application was better than the first one. It wasn't as like hard and crunchy, and I like the scent more. Okay, let's rub that in so my lips don't look so white and like weird. Okay, if you put too much, it's gonna look like you're not hydrated enough and like you have white stuff on the corner of your lips. I don't like that. I don't want to look like that when I put a lip product on. So look wise, I don't really like this lip mask, but feel wise, it's kind of growing on me. Does it feel and give the same vibes as Laneige does? No, but it is thick and moisturizing. I will say I much rather get the Laneige lip mask than this one. A 4 out of 10. Okay, we've got another self-care dupe from Walgreens. Can you guess what this is a dupe of? Obviously the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum cream. I have gotten a cream from them. It was the, I think it's 68. The pink one. I don't know if you guys remember me reviewing that, but I didn't really like the scent. This is a different scent. It's a Walgreens brand. This is body butter firming cream infused with kapuaku. I don't actually know how to say this. Kapuaku butter. Actually, I've never even heard of this before. I'll put it on the screen because let's learn something together. What? Kapuka. All right, kapuka butter, coconut oil, acai oil, and guarana extract. Fancy, fancy. They got the seal on it. It's inside. Oh, why was I expecting it to be a white cream? Okay, this is what it looks like on the inside. There's some on the cap too. You know, it smells good. It smells like your normal shea cocoa butter, coconutty scent. This reminds me of the beach for some reason. My hands are actually really dry with all these things I'm testing out, so I actually need this right now. Ooh. Feels pretty good so far. Smells like a candle too. Let's just go ahead and spread this out while we're at it. Applying the cream. Okay, yeah, this is, I love that this is like thick and rich, but not overwhelmingly thick where you feel gross and sticky, if you know what I mean. This actually feels so good going on my skin. Am I entering my body butter era? I'm gonna say I already like this a lot more than the Sol de Janeiro version in the pink because I haven't tried the yellow one. Sorry, I forget the numbers, but I'm gonna give the scent a 7.5. The feel, I'm gonna give the moisture a 10 out of 10 because it felt great putting on and my skin feels good afterwards as well. Texture, a 9. Overall, I'm gonna give this body butter a 9 out of 10. I think if I had to tweak anything, maybe change the scent up just a tiny bit, but it's really fine. Okay, yes, we have another lip product, my fave. This is the Shea Butter Lipstick by Ioni in a deep mauve. This might be a dupe or an alternative for the Clinique Black Honey. I'm not sure if it is, but it looks very similar, so we're just gonna go with that. First of all, the packaging is so cute, and I can already see that this lipstick is heart-shaped. Look at that. I love it already, and I haven't even tried it. I hope this is as good as it looks. We're doing this without lip liner. Oh, ooh. Okay, I only added on a little because I can see that we need the lip liner, okay? We need it. The texture is great. It's very smooth, a little bit thin, especially for a lipstick. It's more moisturizing than most lipsticks are. But this looks like I'm at a 2000 party and I haven't discovered lip liner yet, so let's take this off. I just finished using my Juvia's Place lip liner in Espresso. Hopefully this works out. We gotta blend. I actually don't know how to feel yet because I feel like that just changed up the whole lip, and I don't know if it's for better or for worse. Made it look more natural on me though. This was a brighter like magenta-y shade, and now I don't even know what it is. You know, from afar this actually looks good, like a natural lip look, but close up, I can't even tell you guys what's going on. This might be one of those products I have to experiment with a little bit more. Overall, it looks pretty good. For feel, I'm gonna give it 7.5 out of 10. Color, wishy-washy. I'm not sure. For now, we're gonna say a 6.5. But you know, packaging is a 10 out of 10. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Okay, I went to Sephora a bit ago and I got this birthday sample. This is the Delo Instant Angel Lipid Rich Facial Moisturizer. You know what? After that other Sephora one, I think I might need this. I was just about to say, how do you open this? And then that just happened. Look! Oh my gosh. This just got everywhere but where I need it to be. Oh my god, my Shayla. How thick is this one? Let's see if this feels any different. I've never actually tried this brand before, so let's see. Ooh, it's a little thick as well. Okay, yeah, this also has no scent. It's kind of thick, but I will say it's still better than the Sephora one because I can still kind of rub it in. The other one was just so like stiff and dry. You know, it's not bad, but I'm gonna stick to my Cetaphil. Okay, I have another Sephora gift, and this is the Gucci Flora Trio. I don't think I've ever tried a Gucci perfume before, so I'm excited. Okay, so this comes with the Flora Gorgeous Gardenia, Flora Gorgeous Jasmine, and the Flora Gorgeous Magnolia. Let's start off with the Flora Gorgeous Gardenia because it's the prettiest packaging. This is so cute. Oh, that's strong. I mean, it is Gucci. I'm not getting enough floral scents though. It's there, but it kind of just smells like a typical perfume to me. Maybe I need to try this on. How am I gonna try 3 different perfumes on? What the? Oh, okay, you can smell it more when you actually put it on your skin. Wait, that's nice. That actually smells really good. The longer it settles into your skin, the better it is. I'm getting all the floral, fruity, sweet scents. Gucci might have done their thing with this one. It's kind of a mature scent, but also youthful. So anyone could wear this. For me, I think I'm gonna give this scent an 8.5. Let's see if the other ones are as good. These ones are actual sprays. I'm gonna try the jasmine one next. Ooh, wait, that's definitely jasmine. I don't get a lot of scents like this. That's nice too. But which one do I like more? The jasmine has more of that typical flower scent. I love the freshness of that one. I might give that a 9, which is surprising to me because I don't usually get a lot of scents like this, but very nice. We're gonna see if we can even smell this one, but the last one is Magnolia. This one's more subtle. Has like a soft, gentle, sweet scent to it. I almost don't know how to describe it. I'll also give that one an 8.5. I don't know. Should I just give all these 10s? These are all amazing, guys. I didn't expect to like these that much, but I'm glad I do. Yes, now I have a bunch of new scents to experiment with. Honestly, 10 out of 10 to all of these Gucci scents. You guys should definitely try these. I hope I described these in a way that you guys can understand, kind of figure out which one you would like the most, but I love them all. Gucci, if you see this, sponsor me. The last 2 products I have to review are actually both lip products. We have the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump, and this is in the shade Blushed Pink. I've actually already tried this on my TikTok, but I'm gonna try it again for you guys. And then I also have the Sephora Lip Marker. I don't think I've ever tried a lip marker, and look how jumbo this is. This is supposed to be a lip stain. You can use it as a lip liner. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm a little scared. But first, the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. It is light for my lips, so we have to do the lip liner again. This is what it looks like, by the way. It's very glossy, moisturizing, and it has a nude pink color. Ooh, I don't know, that looks bad still. I don't think super light lip looks are for me, or maybe I just don't know how to work them yet. If you have any tips, let me know. Maybe this needs another color on top. Also, the thing about these that I always forget is that they actually try to plump your lips. Like, my lips are tingling right now, and I don't really like that minty tingly feeling, so I'm not a fan. This specific Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump, maybe a 4 or a 5 out of 10 because it's just not my kind of product. I'm glad to take this off. Free my lips, free them. Last but not least, we have the red lip marker from Sephora. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't have high hopes for this. I feel like it's gonna look bad because it's just a bright red lip. Let's just see. Oh, wait. That's actually not as bright of a red as I thought it was going to be. Yup, it's definitely that bright red. It actually doesn't look all that bad. The thing about this is I feel like I can't do a lip liner look with it. But the benefit to lip tints is that they stay on. You could touch them, you can drink water. The application didn't feel weird, even though it's literally a lip marker. It was actually pretty fun. I want to see what happens if I add on a brown lip gloss. Okay. Ooh, it looks better glossy, I won't even lie. Hold on, they might be onto something. Because if you're at a party and you have lipstick on but you don't want it to wear off, this is the go-to. Use the lip marker because you would only have to reapply your lip gloss. Let's say an 8 out of 10 because it did its job. All right, everyone, that concludes this review video. My top 3 favorites in no particular order. We've got the Walgreens Body Butter, the Walgreens Gentle Cleanser. You know what? Walgreens is doing their thing. Let's give a round of applause to Walgreens. Let's give a round of applause to Walgreens. And of course, the Gucci Flora Scent Trio. Each and every one of these smelled good and I'm excited to use them. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully it helped you out in a way. Let me know if you guys would try any of these products that I reviewed today. Make sure to give this a like, comment down below, subscribe down below, share this video, hit that notification bell, and do not forget to check out my Instagram and my TikTok, both at Peachy Official. And I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Bye.